Actually, it's my dad who inspired me to do yoga when I was small, because I used to have a very weak body and weak lungs of breathing. So within a short while, I started becoming healthy and strong. And on top of it, we always have stories in India. Whoever practices yoga will have superpowers. So that is one of the main reason, made me stick to yoga, to practice more on meditation, more on chanting, in order to achieve more superpowers. And I think that is true. In some way it takes you to the higher levels because it inspires you and gives you the confidence. First, I started my journey from India to Singapore. And when I heard about Singapore, it's just a very small country, but I don't know how I was directed towards going to Singapore. I think there is one saying, man proposes, God disposes. So I believe in that. I moved to Singapore, and that's the first step where I started teaching my style. And I go with the present age. It's not too much traditional thing, it's not religious. I made it more like a lifestyle. Like yoga, I made it like a passion. It's a fashion, it's a lifestyle. So people started welcoming this. And then the demand started growing. And so many people used to come and start doing my classes. From Singapore, I went to Hong Kong, then I went to US, and I also went to many countries teaching yoga, like in Taiwan, in Malaysia. Even we have centers in Vietnam, in Australia. So it starts spreading, and it became very popular. The demand has brought me into doing television shows. So I was asked to do over 70 hours of yoga, and they started showing it on a prime time because the demand for yoga has become big, and they wanted me to be seen in the TV. So I'm blessed to get this opportunity. It is how it moved from just teaching classes in centers to coming into television shows. And I also did some advertisements about yoga, how yoga can change life. Martial arts is also a wonderful discipline, and I feel all the youngsters should practice martial arts because it's not about fighting, it is about disciplining life. So especially the guys, it will really keep them very disciplined. And yoga is another beautiful discipline, which makes them peaceful and live in compassion and live passionate too. So when these two blend together, I felt there is so much energy, like something like Chinese yin and yang, so the hard and the soft. So I feel then what I did is bring martial arts into yoga, and I'm the first one in the whole world to design classes called Yoga Punch. It's like a fruit punch. But it's a mix of martial arts, boxing, and yoga. And I came out with another one called Yoga Combat, where you do kicks and punches and everything, and yoga together. And I also called another class called Power Punch. So that also creates bringing martial arts. So I feel I didn't lose what I practiced before. I still practice martial arts and gymnastics and yoga together. I'm so happy. It also makes me practice and to teach. I'm very much interested in entertainment. Like when I come on the stage, I love talking to thousands of people. I love to present myself. I love to do something that can change life for as many people as I can. So I felt the movie will be the best media to pass my message, something like to be healthy, to be fit. And all the yoga which I did on the TV, like 70 hours, has given me some confidence that I can get into movie and show to the wider public, more audience. And that is what made me get into movies. Indian family, like it's a very strict, even guys cannot go after 9 o'clock, out of the house. They have to stay at the house. So I always used to escape in the nights to watch movies. I love watching movies from childhood. You know, even I'm a yogi, I used to jump out from the ashrams and used to go to the theaters, watch and come back and jump back, you know. I got some good names like Tarzan because every time I'm jumping over the buildings or the trees. So actually movies I become, from my childhood, I love watching them. And I feel they're the good inspiration, you know, to for everything in life, in all aspects of life. So it is from my childhood, it's my dream. I'm so thrilled when I come to Thailand. I see the names, many of the names are in Sanskrit, which even India don't have. It is so pity, actually Sanskrit is from India. But Sanskrit is so much used even for the roads, for the houses. Even the airport now is called Suvarna Bhumi. You know, Suvarna means gold, Bhumi means the land. It's a golden land. It's such a beautiful thing, and the culture I love, and the people are so beautiful. They have a wonderful smile, a lovely heart. Even they work so hard, but I always see the smile on their faces. I felt this is a wonderful place to live in. I was so thrilled when I first saw the Bangkok International Film Festival happening last year in Central World. I was so happy because I always thought movies are more made in America or in other countries. But when I saw everything coming here like International Film Festival, I felt like, wow, I came to a place, you know, where movie is happening here. Because I live in Hong Kong now. So there's a place where Jackie Chan or Jet Li and all these people like Bruce Lee are there. So I felt when I came to Bangkok, it is a different, but I was amazed it's happening so much here. So I was watching all the advertisements and also the films which they mentioned there, the best films playing and all this. I felt like this is wonderful place to be, and I'm so lucky. I'm really happy. I'm in it. It is a beautiful location. It's the best in the world because you can get everything. Example, you want the mountains, you have it here. You want the sky, you know, the tall buildings, you have it here. You have the rivers, you have the beaches, you have the dense forests. You have beautiful places in Thailand. It's a wonderful place. I can say it's so beautiful to do a movie. It's total movie we can do in Thailand. That's the beauty of Thailand. And the people, fantastic. And the food is delicious. And I'm sure for people from other parts of the world will also love it. God's willing, I'm sure I will make more movies here. And I want to bring what I want to tell the people. I want to inspire with my techniques, my moves, combining yoga and martial arts. And that is what I'm going to do, more movies. I feel my future is here, you know, in Thailand. And I love this place. And I'm sure in the future I'll be doing movies here in Thailand.